Cool.
Ready? Okay. Hi, I'm Leni. I'm an instructor at Greener Postures, and today I'm going to take you through Bird of Paradise. So, with Bird of Paradise, with any binding postures, we always want to make sure that we've opened our shoulders, and because Bird of Paradise requires a pretty deep hamstring opening and hip opening, we want to make sure we've sort of loosened up some of those areas in the body so that you actually have a chance to try this advanced posture. So with that, I'm just going to start by opening the shoulders. So I'll just turn around and I'll show you. We're going to take reverse namaskar seated. And you can always add reverse namaskar into any standing pose or any shoulder opener into a standing pose. But for now, I'll just sort of isolate that stretch. And you can just come to seated and you'll bring your arms into a T. And then you will spin your palms back towards what's behind you, and then you'll bend your left elbow and reach around your side, and then you'll bend your right elbow and reach around, and then try grabbing opposite elbow with opposite hand to start. And then if you feel like you have more room to go, you could actually do two fists here, and you really want to be broadening through the collarbones. Otherwise, you'll take the full reverse namaskar, which is just a prayer position behind your heart. So, that being said, sometimes the close is like the hardest part to get over. So, as I'm demonstrating. So you'll press your palms together and try to work the heels of your palms in. And you want to maintain this broadness in your collarbones. And you can just sit here, and I would say maybe 10 breaths. You just want to work the heels of your palms together. And you want to sit tall and root through your sits bones. And just breathe. So I won't hold it for the full count, but you'll know that when you're sitting, you're just closing your eyes and breathing in and breathing out. So keep working the heels of your palms together, and then you'll hold that for about 10 counts. And then just give the arms a shake. And then from there, you can make it right into downward facing dog. So we'll just start with a few warming salutation lunges. So you'll extend your right leg back into three-legged dog, take a step forward into a runner's lunge. Just see that your front knee is over your front ankle. And then from here, extend through your back heel, send your heart forward. And then straighten your front leg and rock your hips back. Now with any front leg, whenever you're sort of straightening this front leg, especially when you're starting to warm up, you may not be super open, so you may find that 2 blocks is nice to bring your hands underneath and then fold your torso over your front leg. Breathe in and breathe out. And then just pulse the hips with these 2 postures a few times. So inhale, extend through the back heel, send your heart forward. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then from here, you'll just step back to down dog and switch sides. So left leg lifts, step forward into your lunge. Extend through your back heel, draw your heart forward and breathe. And then straighten and rock back. You'll adjust maybe blocks. You want to just make sure that your hips are nice and square here, so you're sliding that left hip back. And then pulse between the 2. So inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then from here, step back to down dog. And then bend your knees. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. And I'll just face you, and you'll just come into a squat here. So here we are sort of prepping the inner thighs and starting to open the hips slightly deeper in your squat pose. If this is too much, you'll just come seated on your block. Press your elbows to the insides of your knees and lengthen your spine. So you don't want to sit too much into the hips. You want to actually stay a little bit lifted in the hips. And then from here, extend your right hand out in front of your right toes, and then bring your left arm up and over your left ear. Breathe in, breathe out. then back through center, and switch sides. Open up, and then over. Press your arm into your leg, and peek your heart forward and up. And then back, and then straighten the legs. Give them a little sachet. And then from here, you'll probably take, I would say, 3 to 5 sun salutations. So I'll work you through one, and then from there, we'll move on. So, sun salutation is very simple. Inhale, extend your heart forward. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise, extend your arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. So you'll always start from Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, step back or jump. So first one is always good to just step back. Extend your heart forward, broaden through your collarbone, shoulders slightly ahead of your wrist, bend your elbows lower. Upward facing dog, use your leg. And then downward facing dog. So from down dog, you'll be here for about 3 to 5 breaths. And then on your final 5th cycle of exhale, you'll look forward, walk or spring. Flat back, breathe. Bow, breathe up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms to heart center. And then return to Tadasana, and you can move through that a few more times. And then from here, so continuing to get into the hips, step your left foot back, find warrior 2 feet. So just see that your front heel bisects your back arch. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg. Extend your left arm up. Press your right arm into your right leg, and then hide your right tush underneath you. Keep the bend to your front knee, and then open your left palm up behind you. Sweep it down and forward, extend your side angle. Step into your back foot, and then take your bind here. Wrap your top arm around your low back. Half bind, maybe full bind. So with the open shoulders, that reverse namaskar, quite helpful here to reach for the full bind. Now, try not to drop the heart here, but keeping it moving forward and up. Stepping into your back foot, breathe. And then release the right hand down, reach up, and windmill back. Step from here, just step forward, and we'll just take it right to the other side. So step back into that warrior 2 position. You can see with your feet. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Step into your back foot. Open your right arm up behind you, forward. Sweep it through. Extend your side angle. Keep that right shoulder coming down your back so the shoulders are spreading nicely and evenly on your back. Wrap your top arm around your low back. Take your half bind. Maybe full. And breathe. And smile. So you want to stay here, I'd say, for 5 to 8 breaths. So breathe in, breathe out, and then release that. Reach up, and then step back to down dog. Maybe a high to low push-up. And then press back. And then now you're ready for bird of paradise. So, from here, I find it quite easy. I find it the easiest entry is to come from squat pose, especially when you're learning. And then eventually you can take it from side angle and move it into the flow of your practice. So, from squat, just like we started, just like we did earlier, you'll extend your right arm out to the right, reach your left arm up. Now you're going to go for the bind. Wrap your top arm around your low back, and then maybe you go for the full bind. Now, before you come up, step your feet hip-width distance apart here. And then really step into that left foot and extend or lift your right heel up. Now you're going to use the strength of your arms to pick your right leg up, stand on your left leg, extend through your spine, and then maybe you extend your right leg. And breathe. And then come back down, unwind, maybe a forward fold for a minute, and then you'll take it to the other side. So you may find that one side's easier than the other, so just have patience with that, and just be kind to yourself. Open up, reach, Take the half bind, then the full. Walk your feet in hip-width distance apart, so all 10 toes point forward. Step into your right foot, lift your left heel. Use the strength of your arms. Extend through your spine, and breathe. And then back, and then down.